guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi, and I have some quick updates for you. Unfortunately, we do not have the Ghana Black Star squad out yet. Yes, the team is not out yet, but I have an update from a management committee of the Ghana Football Association, Alhaji Grusa. Yesterday, he granted an interview to Angel Sports. Sadiq Adams Sports Obama hosted him, and he revealed some quite interesting things about the Black Star squad and when we should expect it to come out. A lot of people are thinking Ghana are hoarding the squad as a method or a sort of plot. Alhaji Grusa clarified the air on all those issues. He also gave a hint as to when the squad will be out. It is most likely going to be next week and not this week. Still some deliberations ongoing and quite interesting revelations he made in this interview. We're also going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars, the game between them and Nigeria, the pitch for that game between the two teams at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. The pitch was used for the Independence Day celebrations. A lot of people talked heavily about that and why that was the case. Well, Mr. Chumesi, Dr. Chumesi, the chairman of the National Sports Authority, has given an update on the situation at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, the state of the pitch, when it should be ready, and how much of it will be in pristine condition for the game versus the Super Eagles. As usual, subscribe if you have not, and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So, is there not a deadline for the squad to be submitted to CAF? With qualifiers, unfortunately, there is no deadline as it is with football tournaments. With qualifiers, it could be up to the last moment, and I don't know why the FA are dilly-dallying. Well, one thing is for sure, and it is from this interview we're going to listen to, that the squad list is going to be announced next week at the earliest. Yes, the Alhaji Grusa in this interview with Sadiq Adams. Let's go have a listen to what he had to say.
I didn't be from technical. And Sana, no, we are 2 years. Na yesu yahwe kura ye comment endorse because omuna wo aburutire usimi say next week nyame adumwa ye be meeting na ya hunde na e be si
Alhaji amanfo ka say the ama ye team non squad announcement na ache ne say eye plot to be and say decision be a more take is a more person more team no see kakra said the bear Nigeria for new home rant here do mobeba.
I don't know home bread ya umbe hu ana meboa
aba
ye aduma ashe technical nsa ena yesusu ye twa wo mu se omu di the place in the bebre omu na wa abutire omu amai insurance say play sipina ya frɛ omu mbre bi no na omu amba no omu fi say omu beba.
Okay Alhaji na motima ye Zoom meeting money coaches na ye Zoom meeting ana
ya meeting ana omu ade papa ma team no play sipina je say protocol manager omu amanalist ano ofre omu ebinum so ohona omu ani omu na koye na omu kokakasa ya.
Okay and I'm say Ghana for share ni mo say listen e be bana yes you to me the support that tie team na china na ba aha
Ghana for say listen ba yambon paye na shiraso ebinum ye frɛ omu awomamba so mbeba but they say Chris waya de oni ebinum akasa ojodo ni ebinum akasa boati ni ebinum akasa Jesus Rahman zuna woni no
aji amanfo abo mo nsam wo studio hasisi a e wo de wo kan say otuado atumi ni players ni bia akasa because enim say ba ko ana your friend na obeba on buy Salisu but your kind the amsa manfo ani age a it means be a Salisu ne Kamal so amunyina no yɛbɛtumi ahu ɔmo yɛbɔ mpaeɛ paa.
Oh, you heard Alhaji Grusa there with Sadiq Adams explaining the situation at the Ghana Football Association as a management committee member. He talked extensively there. Some players are still being convinced. So it's quite clear that Otto has submitted a list of players and others are still quote unquote dragging their feet. One of them, as Sadiq Adams alluded to at the end there, is either Kamal Soa or Mohamed Salisu. So one of these two players, as Alhaji Grusa described them, as players who have been sitting on the fence, wanting to come, not wanting to come. I've always been of the opinion that if a player is dragging his feet in terms of joining the national team, we do not have any issues or should not have any headaches not bringing them in. But maybe they have other ideas. He also said the management committee will meet and deliberate on the squad next week. Emphatically, he said that. He also mentioned the fact that they have had a meeting with the technical team over Zoom. I'm sure probably the list that was given to them, quote unquote, they were not satisfied with it, as we have always been hearing. But it is quite clear that Ghana Black Stars team has not yet been settled on, and we need to settle on it. Eventually we'll need to present a list. Next week is the earliest you will hear anything about the Ghana Black Stars team, whether it be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know if they want to wait to the last moment. But once again, the question pops up: why is the management committee reviewing a team presented by the coach? The coach has his systems in place and will select players based on that system. Why is the management committee having to dictate or rubber stamp a coach's team that he has presented? It doesn't sit well with me. I don't know what you think about that. I have no issues if Otto had not presented, and probably he was the one holding on to the team and wanting to wait till the last minute. But I just don't feel good about the management committee having this much power over the team that is going to play the Nigerian Super Eagles. We've had so many issues about this one, talked about it being one of the problems we have with the Black Stars. You think would learn after that poor performance in the African Cup of Nations and change our ways, but that is not happening, and it's quite unfortunate that our leaders are not learning from our mistakes that led us to where we are now after the African Cup of Nations. We've still not gotten an apology for that poor performance from the FA president. But well, we'll see what happens when the squad list is eventually announced. Next week at the earliest. Either later, it could be. But that is what we know now. Alhaji Grusa clearing the air on that front. Let me know what you think in the comments box. Are you worried about the late submission? Are you worried that Ghana are dilly-dallying, dragging their feet is so unnecessary? What do you think about it? Let me know what you think in the comments box. Dr. Chumesi has given an update on the state of the pitch of the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, where the Ghana Black Stars will be squaring off with the Nigerian Super Eagles. Let's have a listen to what he had to say.
They don't know the 6 match is expected. I think that's what people have been discussing this, and I'm feeling a bit disappointed in this, because already we put it out that if the GFA wanted to use any of the other facilities, like for Accra Sports Stadium and Kumasi, they could have gone ahead and to do so. They made us aware that no, it has to be at the Cape Coast, and then we said we have to put in place the right measures. Intervention, so that immediately after the 6th match, which everybody expected that there will be some impact on the pitch. Of course, if you have these army vehicles and marching and all that on the pitch, it will be impacted. But I think what we have really now put in place, mechanism is said that it can recover the pitch just within about a week. So in the next week, if you want to really go there and check the state of the pitch, you realize that suddenly everything has been installed. As we speak now, the Green Grass Technology, who is also our consultant working with the National Sports Authority, thanks to the president, already he has given us a lot of new officers in the area of estate management, the pitch managers, and so on and so forth. So we have enough hands helping with the fertilization of the pitch, water in regimens which are in the rapid modulations, and so on and so forth. So this pitch is a living material. Once it gets the needed nutrients, it gets all the water and all the other care, we are expecting it that within a week's time it will be restored to its original state. It's something that we do all the time, so it's not something cause for alarm at all. It will be ready.
There you have it. He says it will be ready in a week's time. In 1 week time, we can come and have a look at it and we'll be astonished at the work. They are working. All hands are on deck. He was saying there that they told the Ghana Football Association that they could use other stadiums. But unfortunately, they did not tell them in time. I'm surprised he didn't have that, but why would he add that? Well, he has said that in a week's time, Green Gas Technology, along with others, are working all hands on deck to bring the pitch back to life. In less than 2 weeks, I wonder how they'll do that. But hey, let's see what happens. We'll be there to bring you pictures as to how the state of the pitch is. So that has been it for today. Alhaji Grusa is shedding more light on the situation with the Ghana Black Stars call-up. The earliest we should expect a call-up is next week. He also spoke about the players that are dilly-dallying, dragging their feet, and the management committee and the technical team having a Zoom meeting. The management committee waiting for the technical team to finally give out their list, another list, I think, and also the state of the Cape Coast pitch ahead of the game between Ghana and Nigeria. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.